Hello once again, people of the internets. I am Granty Poo, also known as Grant Fuller, also known as the most handsome man in the world. I'm not actually publicly known as that, but my wife calls me that, and it makes me happy. This is Assassin's Creed 2. I am playing through it, having some fun, challenging myself by not purchasing any armor other than what is necessary. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fresh for me, it's going to be challenging. I'm going to have to be much more intentional about what I do in the game, and it's going to be great. So, we are continuing now.
Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What?
Ho ho ho.
Ezio. Let Christina sleep.
Ezio's
There will
a
be time
teenage
enough for that
boy.
later.
Ah,
Meh. So Frederico's just gonna sit here instead of going home. Nightcap. Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci. So one of the things that this game does is they drop gotta synchronize. They drop sort of either major or minor historical characters or historical people into the game. Like one of them being Christina Vespucci, who is the cousin of Americo Vespucci, whom the continents of North and South America are named after. So that's pretty cool. More fancy boys. I'm gonna have to look out for them. Gonna have to look out for the fancy boys. Don't want to run into them. Don't want to start trouble. But I want to start a lot of trouble, which I'm about to do. I'm going to steal one of these guys' money. What? I stole your cash. Anyway.
Christina!
Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I
I should
come
have
in?
known.
Fine,
This is a repeat
but only
offender
for
here.
A minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
Climbing up. Climbing in your window. Snatching your people up.
Come here.
Oh,
I might blot this out or whatever in post. Oh, I didn't interact. Whoops. Hugs. Hugs, because we love each other. Ha ha ha. I didn't interact, so the dress didn't come off. PG-13 rating. Whoosh. But I will blow the candle out.
Christina!
There's something glimmering over there in that
Elia!
canopy area.
Tutor will be
Anyway,
here soon. Come,
the
my
tutor will be here
Is it
soon.
really so terrible that...
Oh.
Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Ah.
Scusate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No,
You just drop out of a three-story building.
Guards! Voglio la sua testa! No!
Whoa!
There's really no need for
I'm being
violence.
chased by the town guards. Okay, so this is one of the hallmark mechanics
You
of
left
the
me
game.
confused with someone else.
You've got to break line of sight
She
from
needed some
enemies,
help
and
with
then you can
some
hide
things.
in one of these
I'm mostly
hiding
innocent.
spots. Like a bench. Or you can just outrun them, I guess. In the original game, you couldn't outrun them, but in this game, I guess you can. But anyway, you would break line of sight of the people who are pursuing you, and then you would hide maybe between two people on a bench, in a haystack or whatever, and then they wouldn't be able to find you. Press the side button to select medicine. Well, that's not what I'm going to do, because I told everyone that I won't. Let's synchronize on this viewpoint, get our bearings, you know, and it'll be good. So I said I wasn't going to purchase any unnecessary armor. And I said that because, oh, there's a fancy boy. Can't come out because them fancy boys there. I won't get any unnecessary armor, and I say unnecessary because there's a point in the game where you are pretty much forced to purchase one piece of armor. So I will have to do that, but I won't do anything beyond that. There's also a point in the game where you will have to, oh gosh, where you will have to get a pretty cool set of armor, and you have to get it to complete the game. So I'll just have to do that. That'll be pretty much where the end of this challenge lies. Right before I go on to the last mission, I have to have the last set of armor, and that'll be that. But I'll play the last mission for you guys. We'll see the finale. Snatch it up some cash. That's how the bad boys make their money. And obviously Ezio here is a bad boy. These guys are like, hey, who's that monkey crawling around on the roof? No one, man. I'm no one. Oh, dear old Dad. Hi, Dad.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It's
the behavior of a
it reminds
pubescent
me
boy.
of myself when I was your age. I assume these
I think
misadventures
at this point in the story,
interfere with
Ezio is
your
like
work.
17 or something.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
Something like that.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me
With
when it's
haste.
done.
Paperboy, deliver Giovanni's letters to Lorenzo de Medici. Yeah, Lorenzo de Medici is a prominent figure in the history of Florence. So like I said before, the game drops historical figures into the game, and you get like the sense that there's some real world flavor to this, you know? It's like, hey, this is the real world. Did that say bank? Is this a bank? Oof! Sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot more of that in the future, by the way, because I'll have less health, so I'll need to be more careful about jumping off of great heights. So I'm going to be using that function that you guys just saw a lot more often. The whole being able to jump down on someone and you won't get hurt. That'll be something I'll have to do.
Come, amici. This week I'm almost giving my labor away.
So I can't buy anything yet, which means it won't really be worth anything to visit art merchants or blacksmiths. I want to climb that, but I'll do that later. That'll come later. Let's try and find a high point so that we can get our bearings again. You see, like, the mini-map is kind of blank. That's because I have not used a viewpoint in this area, so I could use that one, but that's like a restricted area, so I won't use that one. I could use this one, though. Oh gosh! I didn't hurt myself, so that's good. So I'm gonna use this viewpoint, and then I'll complete the mission. So like I said when I started, I'm going to try to do as much of the game as possible. I might not gather all of the collectibles, because there's a lot in this game, and there's even more in future games. But I'll do as much stuff as I can, like the viewpoints, the missions, even the side missions, which aren't mandatory for completing the game. And it'll be great. I'm gonna steal this fancy guy's stuff. Hey, you, come here. Thanks. So I gotta... Fancy boys. Oh no. So I gotta find a way in here without being caught by the fancy boys. Or I could fight them. But I don't want to fight them. Because like I said, I'm going to have no armor, so I want to get into the habit of being more discreet about the fights that I pick. I want to practice better discretion in that. That's something that... Sorry, I'm being called.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
On screen.
Hello.
Hey, Papa wants to talk to you. You're on speaker. Do you want to go to downtown Aquarius and walk around for a little bit?
When?
With Grandma, Papa?
I said when.
Right now?
Yeah, okay. Just let me finish up something.
Okay. You're like dressed and everything, right?
Nope.
Okay. She's dressed.
Okay, bye. So I just got a call from my wife that her grandparents are in town and she wants to go downtown with them. So I'm going to wrap this up quickly, and then that'll be the end of the episode.
Ah, Ezio. Ben trovato. How
Ben
are you?
trovato. I like how they intermingle the Italian
I'll
with
see that he
the
receives it
other
when he returns.
language that you use.
Returns?
English in my case.
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Okay, so got to return to Giovanni. Sorry about cutting this video short, but my wife wants me to get to downtown and spend time with her and her grandparents, and I love spending time with my wife. So I'm going to do that. Love you all. Love you long time. Be safe. Wear your seatbelts. I think that's a different YouTuber's thing. Wear your seatbelts. I'll think of something. Tip your waitresses. Okay. Bye.